Dear friends, human beings are superior to animals, birds, and plants because they have a higher level of consciousness. Even in the human race, an individual who has high level of consciousness compared to others is considered to be a superior human being. The higher is the level of consciousness, the superior is the human being. In our previous episodes, we have talked about different levels of consciousness. But today, let's try to understand this in a very simple language. For the ease of understanding, I would like to categorize the levels of consciousness into four. Let's look at these levels with an example. At the lowest level, I would like to describe it as not knowing an object. The next level of consciousness is knowing an object. The next level of consciousness is knowing an object by experiencing it. And the highest level of consciousness is knowing an object by becoming the object itself. Let's understand this a little better. Suppose you never knew about passion fruit. You did not know that something called passion fruit exists. You had no idea how it looks, how it tastes. So you are at the level which is called not knowing an object. But one day, you read about passion fruit in a book. The book described the passion fruit as a fruit which is probably purple or yellow in color, which has a width of about 1.5 inch to 3 inches. It has beautiful taste. It is a blend of sweet and sour taste. Now you have some idea about the passion fruit. You know what it looks like, what is its size, how does it taste, etc. So now you have moved to the next stage of consciousness, which is called knowing an object. But so far your knowledge was very theoretical. You just read about it, got to know about it by reading. You have a vague idea about passion fruit. But one day you got a chance to eat a passion fruit. Oh, the taste was lovely. You thoroughly enjoyed it. You had all the sensations, emotions, feelings of enjoying a delicious fruit. Now you have moved to a stage called knowing an object by experiencing it. You have experienced the passion fruit. Now, what next? The next level of consciousness is when you reach a level when or where you know the passion fruit by becoming a part of it. What does it mean? It means you exactly feel as if you are part of the passion fruit. You feel being one with the passion fruit. You feel the same way that the passion fruit would feel if it had a sense of itself. This sounds crazy, isn't it? How is this possible? How can one be part of an object that one is observing? Well, we'll have to understand this with a different example, which probably would make it easier for us to understand this fourth level of consciousness, which is knowing an object by becoming a part of the object itself. So I'm sharing with you an incident from the life of Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. One day Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra was going with some of his disciples to another disciple's house in Bardi village of Nadia district in undivided Bengal. He was traveling in a horse cart. Since the horse was running slowly, the coachman was whipping the horse to make it run faster. Every time the coachman was whipping the horse, Sri Sri Thakur was experiencing a jerk inside him. The disciples noticed that but did not pay much attention to it. Sri Sri Thakur and the disciples finally reached the destination. Sri Sri Thakur went into one of the rooms to freshen up. A disciple by the name Biren Roy was with him. When Sri Sri Thakur took off his shirt, Biren Roy noticed strips of blackish and reddish marks on Sri Sri Thakur's back. He was surprised. He said, "Thakur, what happened? How come you have these marks on your back?" Sri Sri Thakur said, "Well, The coachman was whipping the horse. It is those marks. Biren Roy said, Thakur, what you are saying? The coachman was whipping the horse. How come you got the marks on your back? Sri Sri Thakur used to call Biren Roy Biruda. Sri Sri Thakur said, Biruda, when the coachman was whipping the horse, I felt as if I am inside the horse. I felt as if I'm part of the horse. I probably felt the same pain that the horse was feeling. Biren Roy asked Thakur, how is it possible? How can you feel you were part of the horse? Sri Sri Thakur said, Biruda, hasn't it ever happened to you? When your child falls down, don't you feel as if you have fallen down? When your child feels pain, don't you feel that you are feeling the pain? Biren Roy said, Thakur, yes, I feel so when it happens to my child, because child is an extension of me. Child is a part of me. I am a part of the child. But how can you feel so with a horse? Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra said, Biruda, it is possible. If you believe that everything and everyone in this creation has been created by the Supreme Father, all of us are a part of the Supreme Father. The Supreme Father is a part of all of us. Biruda, you will feel the same way. You will feel that you are part of everyone and everything. You will feel the whole universe is an extension of you. You are an extension of the universe. My dear friends, this is the highest level of consciousness. When you feel one with the universe. When you know everything by being part of everything. Imagine to get to that level of consciousness, how much we need to elevate our senses, our perceptive faculties, the cells in our body, so that we feel one with the universe. Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra says, each human being is like a television receiving and transmission plant. We receive impulses from our environment all the time, and we emit impulses to our environment all the time. Each reception and each transmission has a vibration. Each vibration has a frequency. Like when we tune to the right channel, we can see a particular program on the television screen. Is the tuning to the right frequency can bring visuals and images from thousands of miles away to your television screen. Similarly, if we can tune to the frequency of the universal vibration, the cosmic vibration, we can reflect the images and visuals, feelings and sensations within us. That's when we feel as if we are a part of an object, part of an action, part of the universe. How is this possible? It is possible through the vibration. We can create that vibration which can be in tune with the cosmic vibration. We can create that vibration within us through holy name and the practice of meditation. How does it happen? We shall talk about in the next episode. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.